How are you doing and how have you been? Tazastical here with Rimworld, and I know what you're thinking. This doesn't look like our last colony. Well, we started our new colony and then a new update for the game came in 1.2. So we're starting again now. I think it was compatible with my vanilla save anyway, because you know me, not a big fan on mods and stuff like that. We will just have everything playing slowly in the background while I just explain everything. Not a huge fan of mods, but I just thought, you know what? New update, perfect chance for a new game. So as we've seen here, I have been a busy beaver, and these are all the plans. We're planning on having a big mountain base. Our last map was probably more defensible, but I felt a bit scummy just doing that all over again. So there's two ways they can attack, and we've got our little kill zone here. This will be our sort of like garrison, dining room, bedroom, cook room, recreate. It's going to be a bit of everything. Stockpile, we're going to have power, so to start with we're just going to have wood-fired generators. That will be fun. And then we've got prison, research bench. We're going to have, what is that, stonecutter's table, that's the one. We're going to have all our granite, all the blocks that basically we want to use are going to be dumped in here, which is going to be lovely jubbly. Over here is going to be eventually be a little fridge, so that'll be beautiful. And we've got our 6 growing areas. Now, I did think about putting our growing areas out, but I just thought if we get a situation where we're heavily under siege, then we'll end up just being starved out. And then obviously just the graves outside. We've set up lots of wood because we are going to just pound through this wood so really quickly. So I've set up all the work priorities. So let's have a look at our characters. So first of all, we've got Jake. I don't think anyone's got a health issue, I'm pretty sure. Physically dull, fast water, too smart. Lovely stats, look at them, they are golden. Then we've got Pixie again, golden. Great memory, trigger happy, kind, and Lynx. Body purist, nimble, kind. So 2 kind, that's quite good. Not as great, but we did just need someone with high shooting. So that is it. So the world that we were doing, let's see how quickly this loads. Hey, straight away. Just in case anyone was interested, so the planet is Tazastical, 100% coverage, and we are sort of banging here. It's a beautiful world. It is a beautiful world. So that's where we are. Let's jump back in. And I thought I'd set some stuff up because I know some of my other series sort of start off very slow with me sort of doing the basics. So I thought, let's get all the basics done. You don't need to keep seeing that. And then we can get rocking and a rolling. Now the plan is to eventually just sort of sink into the mountain, but infestations are going to be bothersome. So we'll have to just work that out as it is. If you're wondering what the red X's are, they're just because I'm not allowing anyone to build there to start with. So we have Lynx is just plant cutting until her heart's content, because we are going to need a lot of wood. And then basically what I'm going to do is, as we sort of get more materials, that sort of stuff, then I'm going to start allowing some of these to be built. Obviously our kill boxes are going to have to be huge priority, because we are playing on Randy Random. I don't really know if there's a way to actually review scenario. I don't know if there is an actual way to show you what mode I'm on. Well, there must be a way. Otherwise you're just going to have to take storyteller settings. There we go. So we're on Randy Random, we're on Losing is Fun. Really cool, they've added like a custom scenario. So basically you can make it as hard or as crazy as you want, or have like no infestations, no food poisoning, that sort of stuff. Although I do think if you take off infestations, I'm saying it right now, I think you're sort of cheating. But at the end of the day, it's your game, do what you want. We will eventually make like a kill box down here or something like this. It won't be this, I'm going to delete it. Make some kill boxes here, because we are going to have to like retreat out of the mountains at points, because we are going to get infestated. They're horrible, them little bugs. But we're doing alright. That's going to be a butcher's table, just leaving that sort of outside. But everything's sort of coming along. I think the only other thing that I probably should have done is get a couple of people on construction. Because as you can see, there's just the one. We probably want to do that, to be fair. just so this is getting built on day 2, because they're all going to take a massive mood hit now because they're slept outside if we have a look. So, unsightly environment, I don't really think that's too much to do with us. Slept outside, uncomfortable, ate all this sort of stuff. Nuzzled. Oh yeah, we've got a Yorkshire Terrier. I've already set up some zones because that's how like organised I am. So we've got under attack, so if we're under attack we're just sort of hiding our little base, and then we've just kept the pets quite close to us. We'll sort out getting them proper meals and whatnot later on. But so far, so let's have a proper look. So there's no caves on this map. There's nothing, there's just a big old mountain. With nothing, no massive features really. I think my only concern is when we start digging in, we probably are going to find an ancient danger. Because I can't see one on the map. Not that there's just one. But I reckon knowing our luck, it's probably going to be in here somewhere. But I might reorganise this because I was really thinking about having pet starvation. Why is there pet starvation? Shouldn't be. Stuff should be getting... I think it's just because stuff isn't being hauled back. Anyway, so I was thinking of having this main room and then off of every single path having a kill box. So that's something I might explore and think about. So then, because the problem is when we get infested, let's say we're building all over here and then bugs just sort of swoop in and just kill us. At least then we've got that kill zone so we can function with the other base, is what I'm thinking. So it's basically like shutting off an area of the base until we deal with it. Because you can just wooden floor it all. I think there's still, yeah, still classes outside, but they might actually get... Yeah, the spaceship interior. Well, they're technically inside. A rhinoceros has self-tamed. We'll probably end up slaughtering it. What can it actually do? Does it actually tell us what it can do? Diet. No, market value 700. We'll just kill it for food. Really, we want like a pack of like donkeys, basically some animals that can actually haul some stuff. Wood is going to be massive, as I keep saying, and I don't mean to repeat ourselves. So I've literally got all this to cut down, all this to cut down, all this, because I just think we're going to be growing like absolute crazy. So we'll wait for some of this to start stockpiling up. I don't want to overload people too soon because I am fully aware that I have given them a lot of tasks as they're just jumping in. And we've got a little horseshoe because, you know, we want everyone to be happy. What is going to be? We're going to have to get all these kill zones up. Are we doing that next? Just wait for a few. We might wait till tomorrow. So we're halfway through the day, so I've set up a couple of mining operations just so we can get some chunks like granite, and then hopefully if I've set this up right, yeah, so granite chunks, slate and marble I want coming in here, and then limestone, the other ones will go in these dumping piles here. So really we have set up quite well, so I hope you're impressed. Like, we're going for the win. I was half tempting. And it was half tempting to actually not even build our base into the mountain and continue in this little space. But I think at some point we're probably just going to get to the point where population is too much and there's just not going to be enough space. Because eventually we'll have like turrets down here, so nothing will come through these. And the only thing that is going to kill us is that infestation. So that's a bit... Do you know what I mean? It's like dwarves in a lot of like fantasy thing. What kills them is they keep digging the greed and, do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So we'll keep an eye on it. I do want people to start actually hauling, but the problem is yeah, they're all on really low hauling, but they're actually sleeping inside, which is really, really positive. Right. Can we get... No, I don't want... No, I didn't want to click on the rat, surprisingly enough. Right, let's see if we can get at least one layer of each of the kill zone up. Because actually, if we can do that, we'd be on really good standing. So allow... allow... So that's one layer of the kill zone. Oh, look at her go, Pixie. Come on. So at least then that's one layer. So because we're on losing is it losing isn't losing is fun? Basically the hardest difficulty on Randy Random. We want to make sure defenses go up very, very quickly. Now, sappers will come at us eventually. I'm not sure how they're actually going to come at us from here. There's no obvious route. Maybe through there. That's how they're going to get to us, through there. I think that's a Yorkshire Terrier, but... Why, what happened? It's because you're starving to death. So what I am going to do is just unrestrict. Go wherever you want, go get some food. As a raccoon dies on one of our traps. Huzzah! I do want animal corpses here for the time being. It's a lovely jubbly. So what have we got in our growing zones? We have rice, baby. We have some corn and then hill root. No, this is cotton and this is hill root, but we don't have the level for it yet. Who is our grower? So Pixie. Pixie's a bit of everything, isn't she? See, Jake should be the one that's constructing. Oh no, he is. So Pixie, what is your plant? Is at 6, and she does have double passion for it, so we'll allow that. So hopefully we'll haul that, but like I said, hauling isn't going to be a big priority. And then Lynx is obviously keep cutting trees, don't stop. Don't stop believing you can cut the trees this evening. I know. You're all thinking I'm a lost cause, like, why am I playing this when I should have been a singer? So we've got one layer, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 traps up. That is big. This will be up tomorrow, no problem, as we can see there is lots and lots of wood everywhere, but we're going to go through that like crazy, so. But yeah, that is the priority, getting the defences up. I've played this game on this hardest difficulty, and you have to be ready, you really do. Because the thing is, I think I've been on a rat. I think I've been like, it's easy to take this mode for granted, and I just feel better as I'm yawning away. I feel better just getting the defences up. I don't then have to worry about it. Well, I do. But you know what I mean, So yeah, really excited with 1.2. It actually comes with quite a lot of added improvements, a few more weapons, some more quests, which is always awesome. I think we're going to go hard with the quests this game. We're going to try and do a few more. Oh, we need a name. Jake thinks that we should give our faction a name. I like Boulder Mare, just because where we are, we're in like a little alleyway. I like that. Eastern Sakura. I have to admit, this randomizer is actually really good. So like, I don't know if you've ever like done like a name generator for like a fantasy character, and they're all like rubbish, but actually these are all really cool. Northeast, no, just want something I can pronounce, to be honest. Travelling Concord of Cuficiencia. Of Cufen. And Bouldermere, I like that. So yeah, I thought I'd get all these sort of rolling just so we can sort of see how I want to plan everything out. We are going to get research bench, because that's another thing that I'm really sort of lackadaisical about, and it's easy to forget, really. Alright, let's get the cooking stuff up, because that is going to be the next priority. Luckily we can eat at a table and all that sort of stuff. Hauling really isn't going to get done, which is my only concern. But I don't think the wood is at least going to be laid down there too long without being used. So if we get meals produced, you know, straight away, the fridge ain't going to... So this is going to be the fridge. So the fridge ain't going to be too far behind. Lynx has got that extra level, so she can plant heal root, which is big. It's always good getting your medicine down as quick as possible. Right, so we just want to butcher, creature, do it forever. Yeah, we'll do that. And then... Oh no, I built the wrong one. Oh, I thought the kitchen was at the top. Never mind, that's just basically a wooden hand tailor bench. Because I thought, we'll just get everything that we need, and especially if we get a cold snap or heat wave, something like that. So I think we are in a permanent, summer, all year round growing. I know I've spoken rubbish about that. Easy mode and all that sort of stuff. Do you know what? This game is hard, man. You got to win it any way you can. Any way you can. Got a load of boars in, but I'm pretty sure they have a chance to attack us. If we attack them. Yeah, 2%. Right. Is there anything else I need to worry about? Not really. I've got to remember to stop pausing it. Right, what I want to do is go to details. I want to do until you have 12 and then pause when you have, or unpause when you have 8. When there is 8, I should say. Lovely jubbly, so we're actually we will be cooking when someone fuels the stove. Did you just hit a trap? Cool, because you're a timber wolf and you're a predator, so actually I don't really want predators hovering around my base, so actually that's awesome. And a warg over here got hit by the other set of traps, so that's actually quite funny. Can't say I'm too disappointed, to be honest. Just in all my games, like, I end up getting a predator in my base, and then they kill my animal, and then whoever's bonded with them sulks about it. So mining some steel. There's only a few mining jobs just to make the base look a little bit prettier. Because, you know, that's what I should be worried about at this point. We have got traps up and whatnot. We'll probably get the next layer done. I don't see why not. Or... Gonna need to get the power up. Right, let's just make sure we're still giving the order to chop loads of wood. Yeah, loads of them have just grown. Some of them. 2 of them. Don't really want you going too far for the next load. Well, I should do, although we have burnt through nearly all of them, all that wood. So it's mostly over here now. So just a massive wood cutting job. We don't want to cut that tree down. Thank you, game, for reminding me. There, the only problem, this base would be getting a 10 out of 10 from me. But we ain't got one of these steam geysers nearby. It's quite far away. Even if it was down here, we could make it work. If it was here, let's be honest, this base would be 10 out of 10. So we're going for the wood fuel generators to start with. Just because, like I said, I want the growing zones inside. So if we're under siege, it doesn't matter too much if we can't access the map. Because if a mech thing got dropped here and we're not allowed near it, it will have like a coverage of that. So it's going to eliminate most of the map for us anyway. So it's just nice that then actually, no, we can hunker down and it's not going to ruin our game or anything. Or we're in that situation where it's like, oh God, what are we going to do? Alright, Jake is still mining. I can hear some trees being cut by Lynx. We're trying to be as efficient as possible. Pixie, have you got something to do? You are just maxing relaxing. Transport. Transport pod crash. An inventor named Tigris has crashed in a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she will be badly wounded. Do we care about rescuing you? Slow learner, pyromaniac. See you later! No interest in saving a pyromaniac. If you haven't played the game, basically if they're in the bad moods, they've got a high chance of setting fire to the base and they won't put it out. So it's just, yeah. We have got a prison here. We'll have 2 beds in. So I think that will absolutely do. Because again, and I'm going to keep pointing this out, another thing that I'm too slow at doing is actually getting the prison up. Right, we've got a couple of meals. We've got 10 meals. Obviously they are going to spoil. Which is a bit sad, but that's fine. And it's year-round growing, so it's not the end of the world. Obviously we don't want too much to spoil. Trap's already helping us out, like kill some rats and whatnot, so that's quite funny. And we'll allow that side to be built. We're already harvesting some rice. Forget how quickly. That's the only reason why I've done 1 corn, because obviously you yield more from corn, but it is one of the slowest, and where rice is just constantly quickly doing it. But so far so good, so far so good. I am liking this base. Yeah, we'll build this side, then we'll build the other side. I don't want to overload our people, because that's another thing that can get you in a lot of trouble. But we got, yeah, got simple meals still being made. Rare fun, bro. These mess up your life. I've seen so many people on Reddit and whatnot try and take these down. I don't think I've ever tried to take them down. Okay, our first problem, mad guinea pig. Hopefully the traps take them out. Hey, there we go. And that's why you get it out, because something as little as that would have caused us a real big problem, because I guarantee it would have bit one of our people. And then anything can happen from that, like infections, that sort of stuff. You are going to hear me drinking water and wiping my face with like a little towel. I'm in the UK and it is hot and all them balls are eating my rice. Come on, guys. So there's a meat rotted in storage, but again, we're not too fussed. Obviously, I prefer if no meat rotted, but the situation we're in, I don't really care. Right, lots of wood now. So I'll hang off of telling them to do anything. So basically, we just want to start allowing stuff really gradually. So we're going to get 1 kill zone done. And then the other kill zone sorted. I think this is the most efficient way. I tried messing about in sort of the last series, whatever you want to call it, on 1.1 with another sort of design. But I just think this is the best sort of way you can do it. Obviously, it doesn't ensure victory, but it's going to keep you safe. Obviously, you've still got to deal with sappers. You've still got to do with like drop pod attacks, which I really don't want to think about, to be honest. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. 1.2 is going to be good. Suppose we haven't had any quests come our way yet. Been relatively quiet on that front. Jake is just smashing out this kill box. What we will do is eventually build something just there. I don't like how weak that is. Major break risk. What's the whoa, 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 whoa. Let's just pause. What's the matter with you, Jake? Awful barracks, darkness. Oh, you'll be fine. So, some sort of psychic wave has swept over the landscape. Your colonists are okay, but it seems like many of the ibexes in the area have been driven insane. How many are we talking? Right, we're talking 2. So what we will do is tell everyone we're under attack. Animals are under attack. And then everyone will retreat into our base. Which is lovely. Then we can just let our traps deal with that and we don't have to bother. Do you know what? It just makes life so much easier, doesn't it? Animals, unrestrict. Yeah, it's just nice, isn't it? Like, I went ages like trying to play this game without kill boxes and whatnot. And I tell you what, when you start, when you come over to that side, over to the dark side, life is just fun. Life is just fun. Do you really hate this room then? Awful barracks. Not only was I in a horrible room, I had to share it. I don't think it was that horrible. Maybe. That's fine, they won't be in there for too long. We'll wooden floor it, maybe that will help. The quest. The fleeing dame. So, a dame of the broken dominion is calling from nearby. Her guards were killed in an ambush, so she escaped, but now she's being followed by a man-eating Yorkshire Terrier. Crazy. Now this is a quest that I keep putting off. I keep being like, no, it expires 2 days, but it doesn't actually remind you. Oh, so I am just going to accept it straight away. And plus, both of our kill boxes are up, so the Yorkshire Terrier shouldn't really even get to us. I think it's probably going to be Pixie. Yep. And then we can get a psychic amplifier, which, if you haven't seen my previous series, I've been really like newbie and yeah, forgot about it. So there we go. She joins. Hopefully she just runs straight to us. Oh, there's lots of steel there. Yes, please. But what we will do is tell everyone we're under attack. Luckily, there's enough in here. It's a shame we haven't started hauling some wood. Right, how many Yorkshire Terriers is it? Just the one. God, are you guys scared? Man-hunting Yorkshire Terrier. What's it going to do? How many people is it going to maim, kill, destroy? I would imagine not even one. Lovely. Unrestrict everyone. And then there we go. Get in the shuttle, please. And send. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So do we get the psychic amplifier now? Maybe, oh, maybe this is a change? So Pixie. Don't look like we do. I wonder if we don't get it off the bat, because that's normally the quest that gives it to us. This is enough honour to receive the royal title and all its benefit, including the first level of psychic powers. Well, it's not. You haven't given me anything. It's a quest available. Oh, here we go, here we go. This is the new quest from 1.2. So the Broken Dominion is ready to grant Pixie the title of Yeoman and the power of a Power 1 Psych Link in a bestowing ceremony. The bestower will arrive by shuttle and perform the ceremony. The bestower will only be given a title if any throne room requirements are satisfied. You can betray the bestower and steal the Psych Link from Neurifiers, but this will make the Broken Dominion your enemy. If any throne room. So what does that mean though? Because how good does a throne room need to be? Have we even got a throne? That needs gold. That's just wood. What is it? No, that's just a throne. I don't know how big this room has got to be. So if we go 7, something like that, get rid of that. We'll have 2 doors. Don't know if this is going to be good enough. I think the only thing we've got is just a throne. That's all we've got. Is that good enough? Because it says we have to meet the requirements. The quest will only give a title if any throne room requirements are satisfied. So would that be satisfied? I'm not saying it's the best throne room in the world. No, none of that. I have to give it a go. Otherwise we'll betray them and kill them. Brazier, no. Drapes. Well, we haven't even got any cloth yet. Right, we're going to have to build that and we're going to have to hope that's enough then. Not really much else we can do. So when does this quest end? 10 days, okay, so at least it does give us enough time to build said throne room. Yeah, still going quite a way to get all the wood and everything. Oh, I did want to get power in the fridge up next. But it's important that we do get a psychic link, because it's just, they're really good, especially when you can start stunning enemies. Means you're relatively not really going to have too much to worry about. Shuttle arrive. Oh no, that's not the one. Got some break risk, but nothing crazy. Hopefully they'll start liking that room a little bit more now it's got wooden flooring. Right. Just checking an eye, seeing how they're getting on with the kill boxes. And all this blood around isn't going to be doing much for people's happiness. The only reason why I got 4 beds in is just because I thought, might as well, that 4th member won't take too long. I say that, no idea. Right, and everyone's asleep, so I think this is going to be a perfect time to leave it for the time being. If you've got to this point of the video, leave a sub, leave a comment, leave a like, leave anything you want, you lovely people. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.